What's going on, guys? This is Danny Summers with Intercept MMA. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys can, please hit like and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell. That way, anytime we're putting out new videos, new content, new fight breakdowns, you guys can see it first. What's going on, you guys? So Coach Danny here with Coach Anna. We're going to be starting off in a position where if we lace the legs, especially after a takedown, kind of using that to climb up the body a little bit. A lot of times when someone gets to this position, they kind of hang too much on the hips, and then what happens is this person's able to rotate their hips and start working back up. So if I can lace the legs, what I want to think about doing is actually driving my hips down to keep their feet up. So if I have Anna in this position where I got her legs laced and I get here and now I have my hands here. If I keep myself here where my butt is basically up in the air for no reason, there's no hip pressure, there's really nothing stopping her from rotating her hips, right? Like in theory, it's like I have her, I have her laced, but at the same time, I'm not controlling her hips. So when I'm in this position where I have her laced, and I'm here, what I'm going to think about doing is bring my head up. Now, once I bring my head up over her shoulder and my legs are crossed, now I'm going to start dropping my hips down. And when I drop my hips down, you okay? It keeps that pressure down on her legs, making it hard for her to rotate. Now, with my grip, I'm going to think about pulling her off the wall. And as I do that, I keep that pressure until I can start to creep up. And now, because we're by the cage wall, if her head starts to get smashed, she starts to try to pick a side to fall to. It makes it so much easier for me to start to attack because her head is pinned into the cage. If someone's spine is contorted like that, it's very hard for them to escape. Nobody likes to drill with their head kind of stuck into the cage like that. So to that position, I want to think like my back is nice and straight, but when I pull, I'm pulling her off the wall to creep up her body. But my head is already above her head, creating a shelf over her shoulder, so she can't hit the wall. So again, if I had the legs laced, my head over her shoulder, this is me creating that shelf. The next step is my hips here. My back is straight, and that's going to put a lot of pressure on your partner's legs. Now with my grip, I pull. And again, as I pull, I work my way up, and now I put her stuck into the wall. I can start thinking about my strikes from the mount, be ready for them to explode. But again, I have this. And while you're punching them and they start to turn, if the ref's not looking, grab the cage. No, I'm kidding. But definitely one to try out when you guys are in that position. Again, hip pressure down. If I don't drive my hips down, she's not going to feel that pressure. Once I get there, then she feels the pressure on the legs, making it hard for her to put her feet down, hard for her to rotate her hips. Now I can start to work my way up to that full mount position. Give it a try.